You already know what it is. Big Dog Chico back up in this thing once again. Hit the like, subscribe, coming out, the other good stuff. We got SHEDEUR Sanders' first presser after his, I guess we could say QB1 first mini camp, season 2, Cleveland Browns. So let me know what y'all think. You hit the like, subscribe, coming out, the other good stuff. We're gonna get right into his comments, listen to them. You check out the clips on my page. I'm posting them right now to let y'all know what's going on. How did he do at practice? I'll say one clip that I saw of SHEDEUR threw a pass deep down the field, and the wide receiver stopped on it, like and slowed down, and then tried to speed back up. Ended up being an interception. Dog, how are we still doing this in year 2, man? Wide receivers on the outside for the Cleveland Browns are trash right now, man. What y'all doing? We got to draft some wide receiver. I say Jordan Tyson. I say Casey Concepcion. I like both of those. I like Zach Branch also. There's a plethora of wide receivers out there. I wish Nick Harbor would have came out this year to give him a big target. I don't mind Malachi Lemon or Boston. Also at the wide receiver position. A lot of people talk about Tate out of Ohio State. I think Jordan Tyson is much more explosive, and his brother is right there in Cleveland too. So I think he'll be right at home, and it'll be a perfect fit and perfect timing to get a wide receiver in Cleveland. Let me know what's going on. Oklahoma in the building. Oh, now Taylor Made. D.D. Waters in here. 27 SEL in the building. Let's get right to SHEDEUR Sanders press conference today. Let's go.
Southside here with Todd Monk. Practice was great today. It's a lot of new energy. It's a lot of great new players we have, and I'm loving what we're doing.
What's your mindset after your rookie season? It seemed like you spent a lot of time in Cleveland working out. Why was it important for you to be here instead of go anywhere else?
In that playbook.
Well, this is the most important thing I have to do in my life. I have a house here. I'm comfortable, and I wanted to take everything to the next level within myself. I know it's some things that I wanted to improve, and I took a lot of time to self-reflect and just view a lot of things just from a different perspective, honestly. And I think I covered a lot of ground with that.
Most definitely, Shiggy.
That he felt like you really kind of took it to heart what it takes to be a pro in this league, and that part of sticking around, you work really hard on things, your body looked different. Does he have that right, that you kind of figured that whole thing out?
What does that mean? Does he have that right?
Can't fool me. Shiggity SHEDEUR Sanders, staying on top of things. Mary Kate is the one, Mary Kate Colbert, I think his name is the one asking SHEDEUR Sanders this question. He's like being on point. What do you mean, dog? Before I answer and agree to whatever it is you're talking about, what do you mean exactly? Clarify that, please.
Did Jimmy Haslam characterize that correctly, that you kind of figured out everything that it takes to be a pro in this league and really put your heart into it?
Well, no, I don't really know I don't really know everything at all. I'm open to learning every day on just different things just in life. How to cut my beard the other day.
Facts. I love it. You're learning every day. Try to pigeonhole me.
I try to learn something new every day because I'm not one that just thinks my way is the best way. So I like to just learn different points, different perspective of a lot of things, and just come here with a renewed mindset and just approach life with just a renewed mindset, just about how I view everything.
SHEDEUR, as you said,
That's Coach Prime, son.
sort of matures, as they grow. How do you feel like you've matured the most from this point last year to today in terms of overall, your overall growth?
I think you gotta take stuff day by day. I think you can't look at things as like with your goal. I think if you have short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important, and knowing what negativity to not let in your everyday circle, and just everything you do, everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
We're in the early
Love it.
months here working with Coach Monken. What's it been like learning this offensive system?
Yeah.
For you?
Yeah, Coach Monken great. Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person. Then they push you each and every day. In the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room. It's a new vibe. It's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so we need.
We need y'all to have a new vibe and new energy, dog. We can't be coming up here battling y'all each and every damn day. But you know what, we can. But wouldn't it help out all of us if y'all had a new vibe and a new energy also? Man, that's Coach Prime son on y'all ass. You just can put a 2 in the chat, put a double S2 in the chat if you need to. You understand me? Let's go,
It's a
Chico.
winning energy here. You know what I'm saying? We can't have too much negativity going on, and you know, you want our players to
win and to feel good. I love it, SHEDEUR. That's what I'm talking about. Detroit in the building. Oh no, Philly in the building.
to be the best version of ourselves for y'all, you know. So I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like
Wow.
as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want your kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did.
Man. I hope y'all listening to that. Let me rewind it just a little bit for SHEDEUR Sanders, man. Shout out to SHEDEUR. Put a double S12, double S, I said double S12, double S2 in the chat. We back to it, baby. Double S2, baby. We back. Like vertebrae. You feel me? Let's go. Get me right now. I feel like academics on here right now. Oh, let me go back. I went back way too far, didn't I? Dancing out.
Things is
Dancing out, as my coach would say. Hey, man, you can't be dummy all your life, man. You can't be dummy all your damn life. We got Taylor Made up in here, Big Garcia, Miss Mel, DC Diva.
just come here with a renewed mindset, and just approach life with just a renewed mindset, just about how I view everything.
SHEDEUR, as everybody sort of matures, you know, as they grow, how do you feel like you've matured the most from this point last year to today in terms of overall, you know, your overall growth?
I think you gotta take stuff day by day. I think you can't look at things as like with your goal. I think if you have like short-term things you want to accomplish and use your time, extremely important. Knowing what negativity to not let like in your everyday circle, and just everything you do, like everything matters. So I think I just recalibrated my life to view everything as fun.
SHEDEUR, in the early
Recalibrated my life.
months here working with Coach Monken, like what's it been like learning this offensive system
Yeah.
for you?
Yeah, Coach Monken great, and all the other coaches on the staff is extremely great. You're gonna understand and embrace you just as a person, then they push you each and every day. You know, in the meeting room and on the field, in the weight room, like it's a new vibe, it's a new energy. The only thing we missing is y'all. We need y'all to have a new vibe, new energy. I know y'all want us to win, so we need some winning energy here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can't have too much negativity going on, and you know, you want our players to be the best version of ourselves for y'all. You know, so I think it's a community thing. I think we all, like as a group, have to, because everybody's gonna have kids. Everybody has that. You don't want kids to be the side effects of, you know what I'm saying, what you done did in life, the negativity and all this different type of stuff. You don't want that.
Oh.
So let's approach even this, you know, like with a
Hey, man, give the Willie D slow clap on that. I can't argue with that. You feel me?
better
Got nothing to say.
attitude, like even coming from y'all also.
SHEDEUR, as you're learning this playbook, like what do you like about it, and maybe how it fits your skill set?
I like the ability to just play. I like it's a lot of different things like within the playbook. Like obviously we haven't mastered it yet. It's still early on, but I take advantage of each and every day, each and every second of my time, each and every hour, to be able to go out to practice, you know, today, and just be able to fully function out there, to be able to know everything. Like to me, that's what success is. Like you gotta know, you gotta like put your margin of success for what you think, not for what others think. So be able to go out there, operate new system, a lot of things thrown.
Another bar. Your success is your success. You got to operate with your success in mind, your goals, not what everybody else is thinking and their goals in mind. You understand me? Oh, Chico, come over here with nappy braids. My goals is to keep it braided and not wear afro. All right. So who cares whether it's fuzzy or not? SHEDEUR Sanders' hair. Oh, his hair is not as neat as it was last year. Man, I'm in minicamp. It takes a community too. You feel me? Just like y'all in the community right now can bring some positive comments into the chat. You could bring some positive questions. You could bring anything into the chat you want to. Same thing with these reporters. Y'all want to win? Y'all bring a winning mentality into this press conference, winning attitude, so we can all, permeate throughout the whole organization. Shout out to Coach Monken.
At you fast, a lot of things. It's like, okay, it's a win. That's how you view it.
What feels the most different for you out here in these first reps of this year's minicamp compared to your rookie year?
Well, honestly, I was in practice a little more, but nah. Honestly, it's just the vibe, the overall feeling just of the team. It's just the overall feeling of the responsibility of our players. Like, there was one play, I threw Malachi a go ball and he slowed down. I said, hey, I gave him that look. I said, bro, we can't afford that, bro.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Y'all going to see that when I post it, but you probably already seen it too. But SHEDEUR Sanders threw a go ball to a wide receiver out there. I think it was Corey, and he slowed down on the go route. Bro, you can't do that. And that's what SHEDEUR is saying right now. And this is year 2. So year 1, he probably wouldn't have said that to the wide receiver. Year 2, like he said, I'm looking at you like, bro, we can't be having that. Hell no. I got my number 2 back. This ain't 12. It's 2. Shit, if I'm throwing you the ball, it's yours. You better go get it, or it be an incomplete rather than an interception. What we doing? Shit, consistency wins. That's right, Debbie Garcia.
They can't afford that. So then you give guys chances and things go your way, things don't. But at the end of the day, y'all have a serious, deeper connection and then know what this showed me. So the next time he got there, he lined up one-on-one, then he was able to go get it. So it's just a responsibility that each and every one of us take, to hold each other accountable for everything. Even in the quarterback room, it's a great relationship in there. Nobody feels any type of way towards each other. We all focus on what we have to do as individuals to get better.
So how you
Right.
season? How have
Tell
you
them to.
kind of take care of your body, into the off season? What have you kind of done differently that might have changed from your original regimen?
Well, I think it's honestly about talking to coach. I think coach just spoke life into me, and then when you do that, then you just get the best result for me. Honestly, that's what you get. So
Speak life.
I was here one day, and he was like, "Well, if you wanna be the best quarterback you wanna be, then you gotta do that on a daily thing, on a daily regimen, on daily time." So that's what clicked for me, and then I was like, okay, I need to improve this area, and it's just one step at a time. You gotta do this, you gotta do this, you gotta do this. And you keep adding things as you start getting momentum and everything. So I think it's just having coach, just talking to you, I think that's it, just a relationship. I'm a relationship-based person, so I take relationships extremely serious.
How do you feel about this year's competition compared to last year's competition?
What you mean by that?
That competition for the starting job.
We competing against ourselves because life is a long time. You get what I'm saying? Our time it's on God's time. We just come in and every day put our deposits in what we're supposed to do and build towards our craft, but it's not our time. If we thought we had control of anything, then we'll be fools. That's not up to us. It's up to us to
Tell them again, dog. Damn, Shiggity.
approach every day and take advantage of each and every rep and each and every time, even when players aren't, even when we're not in, being able to take advantage of those reps also. So
I guess
it's not on our time.
This year time?
What you mean?
This year? Your time?
That's up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
Hey, man, y'all better get up off my dog, man. Y'all better get up off my dog as if he up here. He ain't no Ricky no more. Not even no more. He ain't a Ricky no more. You feel me? Ain't no trick questions
Also,
going on or nothing.
It's not on our time.
No mental gymnastics, none of that. Dropping dimes. Easy. Way downtown. Banging on him like a cripple of blood. Let's go, SHEDEUR.
Your time?
What you mean?
This year? Your time?
That's up to me. That's not up to me. I go out there every day and focus on what I can control. If I focus on something I can't control, then I'll be living the wrong way.
What do you think about when
Bar.
a year ago you weren't even drafted yet, right? And all that's happened in that year, like when you think back on that, what stands out the most?
I'm thankful. I'm thankful that everything happened how it happened. I'm thankful that my appreciation for a lot of things is what it is now. I'm thankful that I don't really have to chase. I'm thankful I got a great family. I'm thankful I got to see great people, that I'm able to be inspiration to people. Because, I mean, like, I think I'm just thankful overall. Like, I don't look at anything as a negative. When you start looking at things as a negative, and that's when you grow spite and hatred, you know, and nothing positive comes out of that. So I view everything as just like, I'm just happy. I'm thankful. I'm blessed, you know. I was in a position to where I can handle everything that comes my way. So now I feel bulletproof.
But was last
Yes,
year
sir.
a humbling
With the bless,
experience
sir.
for you, SHEDEUR, after all the?
What does humbling mean?
Well, you know, you had that. You know, you.
No, I love SHEDEUR. And if you watch the morning run, you heard Uncle Neely even say this right here too. Man, you in control of the media, of the pressers, of your interview right now. You don't have to answer anything that you don't understand. Matter of fact, you control it. You say it with me. I'm in control. I'm in control. So whatever you ask me, hold on. What do you mean by that? Humble? What's humble? What do you mean by is it my time? What do you mean? It's always out my time. It's what I'm thinking about. I'm controlling what I can control, not the other stuff out there. Like, what do you mean? Ask your question, and I want you to clarify before I answer any damn thing, dog. Because y'all love to try to sound bite and clip and all this other stuff as if I said something else. Nathaniel is year 2. I'm wearing 2. I'm back, and I'm him. Shout out to Shiggity. Let's go. Drop the mic on the head, like Valerie said.
Were the man at Colorado, at Jackson State, probably in high school, and not right away here. So I'm asking, what's that?
I feel like I was a man. I don't let nobody else dictate how I feel about myself.
You is you.
If you allow that, then you living for the wrong reasons.
Easy.
I know who I am as a person, as an individual, and just being a child of God. So I can't let nobody dictate how I could feel about myself. And if I allow that, then then I'm not mentally strong. I gotta be able to be mentally strong in each and every situation that life throws at you.
Man, hit me another bar right there one time. For your mind. Chat, where y'all at? Wake up. Let them know where you checking in from, what you got going on, what you fake caring about out there, what your thoughts on SHEDEUR Sanders in his first practice. Come on.
Obviously, you talked a lot last year about how Deshaun mentored you guys and helped you guys in more like a classroom setting, and then he was out in the field a little bit later in the season. But how has your relationship with him kind of grown, and what's it been like with him in the first couple weeks, especially now that he's been on the field full time?
Yeah, well, it was great. He's a vet. He did a lot. He accomplished a lot in his career, obviously. So, like when I have questions about certain things, I ask him like, "What you think about this?" And I just like hearing his perspective of problems that I could have, or the way how I think about things, and just hearing the way how he thinks of things, and hearing the way how Dylan think of things, and hearing the way Coach think of things. Like all those things, you just gain other people's perspective to form your own thought and what you want to do.
Good.
SHEDEUR, going back to learning the offense this year, what would you describe as some of the similarities to last year's offense and differences, and how have you seen yourself like come to learn some of the new principles?
The similarities.
Get them right.
I mean, it's 11 on 11. I think I don't try to compare anything. I don't try to live in no comparison world. Like I try to forget the negatives, take the good things, you know, and just move forward. So, like, respectfully, I just don't want to.
He said that. I used to say this to my team as when I was a supervisor at a warehouse. I used to run it like a football team, right? I had like a group of 10 guys or whatever. I used to say, when you come into the office, when you come in here, you know, we have a long night ahead of us. We got to be safe out here on this road. So we're going to jump up and down real quick as we stretch, and we're going to let all the negative out and keep all the positive. Let all the negative out and keep all the damn positive. That's what I love.
Let's talk about like last year or anything, because it doesn't help us move forward. Like we're not in last year no more. We're in this year. So I don't even need to think about anything last year, but review tape and review, okay, what could I have done better in certain situations? How could I manage the line of scrimmage better? How could I know each and every details where the alignment they're on, where it's +2, -2, if they're in the edge split, like all these different details. Like that's what I take from last year. I don't really take a comparison thing.
And I guess on that note, how have you gone about learning the playbook, your process for learning new concepts and new terminology?
I think I know how I learn. So knowing that I know how to learn is great, you know, and the coaches are able to like communicate in different ways to help you learn. And that's why I appreciate the coaching staff, honestly, because it's like you could say somebody don't know how to learn, but it's like, how did the person get all the way to this level if he don't know how to learn?
Oh my God.
So then you got to change the perspective and think, does he not know how to learn? Oh, mic drop. Yeah, that's it. But does he not know how to learn, or do I not know how to communicate with him? It's just simple as that. Like, so I'm just
my dog dropping bombs and dropping dimes all over this presser, dog. How can someone not be able to learn after all this time and make it to this point, right? Is that's the narrative you're going to try to put out there, that he can't learn? Or is it you have a problem with teaching and communicating? My gosh, it's the same way as a parent. If your kids are not learning or not doing this correctly, maybe you got to look back and look at yourself and say, maybe I'm not saying this the right way. I did that this past weekend. I said, well, listen, I'm not going to yell. I'm going to sit here and talk calmly and be real smooth like Billy D. Williams on you right now to make sure you understand what I'm saying, because you could not be understanding what I'm saying and I'm expecting a result from you. I want to sit down, talk to you, communicate with you to understand, to make sure you understand what I'm saying to you and you're fully grasping what I'm saying. That way, when I know you go out there and you mess up or you make the wrong decision, you sat here and told me that you understood what I was saying. And I broke it down to you to the bone gristle. So come on, man. Come on. And Brian Johnson, you come on here saying, I don't have to comment on everything. You don't have to come on here and watch me either with your face ass. What the hell wrong with you? You on my channel, dog. You found me. I ain't asked you to come here. I'm coming on whatever the hell I want to come in on, including your ass. Brian Johnson, 2424. What the hell wrong with you, man? Coming up here with that bull crap. This SHEDEUR Sanders. I can come in on whatever hell I want to come in on. Let's go.
just thankful that my coaches now, like, are extremely embracing.
Appreciate it. Back in the two.
Yeah, good.
Thank you.
Pops 1 and 2, you know, Pops 1 and 2. I wanted to end 12 on top, and whoever got 12 jerseys, please save those. Those are like a real life stock, you know, and I got to be successful. So the profit margin will be good one day. So
that's right.
Save all those 12 jerseys. Do not
save your 12 jerseys. Damn, come in on something else. Save those jerseys.
I sell them. Do not get rid of them because they're an in-person stock. Appreciate it.
Thank you.
Most definitely, SHEDEUR. Shout out to SHEDEUR Sanders. We're gonna go to here another one.
How'd your first practice outside here with Todd Monk?
Practice was great today. It's a lot of new energy. It's a lot of great new players we have, and I'm loving what we're doing.
That's SHEDEUR's comment real quick. Let's go to Todd Monk.
It's a valuable tool unless you want to be standing in the huddle to hear their communication, right? What's actually being relayed from myself to them to the players. And then it allows you to pre-snap and then post-snap get an idea where their eyes are. Are they in the right place?
That's Coach Monken talking about the cameras that's on the top of the heads of the players, the quarterbacks out there. You'll see those. Let's go to a clip right here. Let me see which one this is. It might be SHEDEUR interception, or is this the wheel route to Raheem Sanders out of the backfield? That's the wheel route to the running back, Raheem Sanders, out of the backfield. You saw Raheem Sanders play well at the end of the season last year. Shout out to him. And here's the next clip right here I wanted to show. Hold on. Make sure we get this one all right. All right, that's the interception thrown by SHEDEUR Sanders. At least that's, that's what it's going to go in the books for. But I want you guys to watch this, from the wide receiver perspective. And anybody who played wide receiver before or need the insight on this, if you're a wide receiver, your coach is going to get on you about this. There's no reason why you should be slowing down when you're running the go route. Watch the wide receiver right here at the bottom of the screen right here in your face. Bam. He gets to the top of the route and he slows down. What you doing? Don't you ever do that again, dog. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL or on any level, especially when the quarterback is throwing the ball to you, dog. You'll get your fired for that. You see that? Easy pick for the DB, and then the wide receiver didn't even go up for the ball to try to knock it away or to make the catch. There is no need. Like, that's why I used to say when I played, hey, man, listen, you throw the ball to me, it won't be an interception. I guarantee you that. Because when the ball is in the air and you're out of position, now you have to turn it to the DB. If you can't get it, you should be grabbing this DB by the helmet, the arm, or something. Get an offensive pass interference call before you allow it to be a turnover and an interception. That's wide receiver 101 when the ball is in the air. And one-on-one also is you don't stop. You don't slow down. Run your damn route. Little league stuff right here, dog. Come on, Corley. You way better than that. At least I think you're in the league. You got to this point. You should be way better than that. But that's why I say we got to target Jordan Tyson. We got to target Concepcion. You got to target Zach Branch. You got to target Lemon. You got to target Boston. Tate, out of those 6 receivers, you got to get at least 2 of them. I feel like you got to get at least 2 wide receivers that can go out there and make plays, because these, Madden rating 69 to 72 players are not it, dog. It's going to lead to more interceptions like that. They're going to have to invest in playmakers on the outside for their quarterbacks. Period. All day long, because if not, you're going to have stuff like this, because he had a whole year plus. And if that's not in your DNA to go up there and knock that ball away from the DB, if that's not in your DNA, your dog mentality to be like, if I'm not catching it, nobody's catching it. If I don't get it, no one can. That's what it should be, man. And especially at the wide receiver position, dog. So, and you saw what SHEDEUR Sanders said. He said, hey, I looked at him. I said, hey, we can't have that. Not this year. I got my number back. I'm throwing balls on point. You got to go get them now. Do your part. And I heard, you know what? Before I get up out of here, I got to say this. That's the thing about football. I can do everything right, and then my teammate can do everything wrong, and it's a negative play. Everybody has to be on the same page. I have to do right, and then they have to do right, and that can equal a positive play. He has to run the right route. I have to drop back. The offensive line has to protect. I have to throw an accurate ball. He has to be in the right position and go up to get it. All these things have to happen in football to make a positive play. That's why it's the ultimate team game. That's why I love it. But that's why SHEDEUR Sanders had to tell his wide receiver right now, we're not doing that, because that ball was right there on point. All you had to do was go high point it, as any wide receiver coach would tell you to do in the meeting room. All you had to do was go up there and high point that ball, and that's a different result right there. So let me know what y'all think. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. I've been on here 20 minutes longer than I thought I would. I just wanted to come on here, do the presser, give me some comments, but then you got haters in the chat that I got to respond to. And so I say I'm going to stay on longer. So shout out to TaylorMade in the chat, Jeanette Fox in here, P Bates, Gingerbread, Anita Crumsey up in here, James Games 365, Reggio, Tony Talks, Valerie, did I say Debbie? For sure, Brian Johnson. With your legs. Appreciate y'all checking in for real though. Y'all know what it is, man. Make sure y'all go to the website and get y'all some merch. That's UncleChico.myshopify.com is now open, so you can go get you some. You understand me? Each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, we're live on the morning run. Y'all check us out, and we'll be back with more. Y'all make sure y'all become a member of the channel if you haven't already. What you waiting on? You missing out. And don't get mad at me when you're missing out. Let's go.
Yeah, contenders ain't got no relation. So what you in if ain't no reparation? How much you spending on your preparation? I'm about them binges so to win and be the motivation. Determination is intention plus the willpower. Real power, pressure you should feel. Ours, bills tower. Over us, I overcome, I'm overcomes. I need direct transactions, don't wanna wait till you load the funds. You hold the funds and Joseph come, promote the clerk, demote your son. I overthrow the CEO, I'm taking over some. The chosen one, you throw me one, you owe me two, you holding one, I'm holding you accountable, act like you owe me one. Look, every lesson learned is a lesson taught. Every blessing earned is a blessing caught. Promise I'm meek and humble and grateful for every bit. The head is heavy, so your promise have a heavy fit. The BiggDoggChico show. That's sports talk. Scope up. show flow.